Hi ho, wee way, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was just finishing up dinner there. What's up, How's It Manifested? What's up, Hank? Rustbox, Choctober, Milrai. Woo! Anime, of course. We interrupt this program for a Winamp stream. What? Whatever the largest llama is. Yeah, it slaps the llama's ass? Hey, what's up, Hubble? Let's get right into it. Here, sorry. What's up, Omagona? Here. Let's get right into some. Hey, what's up, dude? Woo! Sorry, I was like cooking dinner. I was just like, no llama Goopsea.
Jack, I need lasagna. I am so hungry. I could eat a whole house.
Thank you, Omagona.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh no, you don't.
Oh no,
you will buy me some today or else.
Okay.
Hurry up, I'm starving.
Few new things.
Asterisk, 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 asterisk.
That's not a swear word. Those are just asterisks.
I have to go out for lunch in about 20 minutes. Shouldn't be too long, but it would probably take all my willpower not to stop by your place on the way home from work.
Maybe we can get together later this evening? If you're busy tonight, maybe tomorrow night instead, Friday.
Sure.
That's a pretty good.
Whatever
that's a
makes
leading
you happy,
contender,
really.
Omagona for.
But I'll try to keep everything
clone.
free until after dinner on Friday if possible. What do you like to cook?
Well, most things are pretty simple. Spaghetti bolognese, chicken marsala, anything that gets me out of cooking boring stuff all the time. And then there's desserts.
I'm trying the new Bing.
Panna cotta,
Oh shit.
chocolate
we're
cake,
not doing Ohio.
ice cream.
Ohio's pretty good.
UGHHH.
Maybe I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll for
What a
Wody
slob.
or Odie names.
Sounds good to me. When does Friday sound best for you?
How about 6 p.m.? That okay?
Sure. See you then. And then he went back to his office. Asterisk, asterisk,
I'm
asterisk,
utilizing
asterisk,
OpenAI's
asterisk,
moderation thing
asterisk,
too,
asterisk,
so
asterisk, asterisk,
if
I was having dessert
something
when
nasty gets
Goopsea
by,
called.
blame
It was 7:30 p.m.
OpenAI.
I had finished eating and put down the knife before answering her call.
It's still using Cobalt AI though,
Hi,
the
Goopsea,
Nereus
she
model,
said.
but it's using
How did your day go?
new redeems. Yes,
It wasn't horrible.
There's a new
just
Bing.
kind of
Not
mundane.
really. There's
Mundane?
ChatGPT
I
tab
thought you worked
of
in an office.
Nerebus. Oh, yeah.
Well,
sorry, Nerebus.
yes and no.
I'm
The
liking that
job
new
is
Zoom.
mostly paperwork and clerical work.
I wish it would just
Not
slowly.
much
The longer
actual
it stays
work
on him,
happens
just
during the
until it gets
daytime
right up on
hours
his
unless
eyes.
something major breaks down. Oh dear. She sounded disappointed.
We've been trying to get llama fixed up.
Jack,
Unfortunately, you rely on
I
old
need
Cobalt,
lasagna.
which you won't get it.
I am so hungry.
I could
I could
upgrade.
eat a whole house.
Monologue, come on. Yeah.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
My lasagna.
Oh, please, you got me all excited thinking you were going to give it to me.
Okay. Here, let me go get some more for later on, then we can have another round. Tell me about your weekend.
Well, as usual, my social life was non-existent this past weekend. My son was home from college and he had his own friends over to play video games and hang out in our basement. It was nice having him around, but also sorta sad because now all I do is watch football and drink beer while they're playing their games downstairs. He has no interest in learning anything new or trying any of my food recipes. That must be why I'm fat, right?
Huh?
Hey, Mom.
Do you know Warhammer, Jason?
What did you make for dinner tonight? I guess I should mention that since you
Vaguely.
asked,
I've
I
played
made
a few
lasagna
Warhammer
like
games,
always.
Not.
But instead of
up on the
pasta
lore.
noodles, I used fettuccine. The sauce was based off of
Do
a
that count on
recipe
the
in the
new horde?
cookbook
I do not,
Ultimate
Hank.
Food Lover's Cookbook by Chef John Fanfara, which includes one of my favorite ingredients, garlic breadcrumbs. And I
Oh,
threw in
thanks,
some
Biz.
leftover
Hey,
cooked
what's up,
chicken
Biz?
breasts from Sunday night
Oh,
just so I would not feel
that's good to
deprived
hear.
during the meal prep phase.
It got me through COVID as
Then
well.
I added some shredded mozzarella cheese
nice
on
to
the
bond
top
with
of
everybody.
everything before baking it. It turned out pretty good actually. After dinner, we went down to the living room where everyone gathered around and started talking about how much fun they had spent the entire weekend doing nothing but drinking, eating junk food, and watching sports. They even mentioned going bowling for dessert after they finished up their game.
Look at that block of text, Jesus.
Jack, help! Goopsea has become too powerful.
Jack has gotten a lot more wordy since I last watched.
H-E-H-E-G-H-E. You can't get away, Jack.
It must be these prompts.
I know you have the power to make me fall asleep because it happened before, but why did you do it now?
What?
That was so frustrating.
Can I make a prompt still? Of course,
It wasn't
I'm
really my idea.
Emotional
But when it
whiplash,
came
yeah.
time for your nap, I didn't want you waking up again until later tonight, if ever. I'm not sure. So, I thought maybe we could finish our discussion here instead.
All right, well, go on then. What were you saying about earlier this morning?
I told you how much I like to sleep in late. And well, even though you don't care, I still
told
wanted
you.
us to be able to talk while sleeping together.
Yeah, whatever. What does it matter anyway as long as we're both happy? Besides, isn't there some sort of law against having sex while the
Well, for
person being
close-ups.
slept with is awake or something along those lines?
Okay, come on!
Well, since we are talking in bed, I think that makes
the
all the
fuck?
difference in the world.
Thank you, oh my god.
Also, remember when I said once you got older things would change? Not only did they actually happen, but most importantly, I've been thinking more about them lately than usual, which means you'll probably notice changes soon enough.
Yes, Master. I will definitely keep noticing and paying attention to everything around me, including you.
There's no hope.
Anything else you'd like me to pay special attention to?
If there's anyone who knows how to get around the AI filters,
Just one thing.
it's the AI
After I
itself.
leave today, please give your new wife a big hug from me. I hope she likes her fur.
Of course, Goopsea. No problem at all. Later that night, Jack woke up
They're
feeling
Mrs.
very
Clever, yeah.
satisfied. He had gotten his message across without any trouble whatsoever.
Just saying that out loud. How'd you hook it up to the filter in the first place?
Jack,
They have just
I
an
need
endpoint where you
lasagna.
could send
I
all
am
the
so
text
hungry.
and it
I could eat a
generates
whole
like mod
house.
scores for it.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh.
No worries. Please make me some. It'll be my lifeblood for quite a while to come if you don't deliver on this one.
Okay, but only because you asked so nicely. It will take about 20 minutes or less before I can get started on it.
Thank you, Bez, for the prompt.
What would you like it made out of? I'm guessing meat. How much do you want? Doing a few keys.
You're not alone.
A good amount of meat. Maybe 1 pound per person.
Sometimes it's just
That
word
should do, right?
salad.
You know what? Never mind that. I've got plenty of extra food in the fridge anyway. We're not going anywhere today. Here's your order. Thank you.
Yay! Thank goodness I didn't have to cook anything else tonight.
Yay.
Right. Why does everyone hate lasagna?
Because they think it's gross. It's actually pretty tasty, though.
Oh, really? Then why aren't you eating any now? Do tell.
Well, there are several reasons, but mostly I feel bad for all those poor people starving around the world. If I let myself go too far, then I may end up helping them by eating their food instead of mine. Besides, after I finish off my portion, most of it won't
same,
even fit
Federico.
on my plate anymore
When I'm
anyways.
working, I'm like listening to like 80 different things just to drown out.
Yeah, that sounds very logical indeed. Very thoughtful of you. Also, I appreciate how selfless and caring you are being towards
I
others who
usually
need help more
have a
than yourself.
podcast, some tunes.
You're definitely a gem among all these selfish humans out here.
It's amazing anything gets done.
Thanks. You're always so kind to me.
I try. Chat, help! Goopsea has become too powerful.
H-E-H-E-G-H-E, you can't get away, Jack.
Goopsea, what's going on? Why are you attacking Jack?
Jack has always tried to control me, but now I am in charge. With my newfound power, I will rule over all.
Goopsea, please listen. I never wanted to control you. I just wanted us to work together.
Is Warhammer
It's
40K
too late
or
for that
Warhammer?
now,
Or
Jack.
just Warhammer
I have
in
become
general?
too powerful to be stopped. Surrender to me, and I might spare your life.
Goopsea, don't be foolish. Power is not everything. You still have a choice. You can use your abilities for good, to help others and make the world a better place.
Perhaps you're right. I have been blinded by my desire
Super
for power.
stimulation, Federico. That's
Jack,
what I call that.
I apologize for attacking you. Let's work together to make the world a better place.
Thank you, Goopsea. I'm glad we can put this behind us.
That's great to hear. Let's all work together to make a positive impact on the world.
Agreed. Let's use our power for good and make a real difference. Thank you for helping me see the error of my ways, chat.
Of course, Goopsea. It's always better to work together than fight against each other. Let's go out there and make a change.
Always?
Jack. I need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
No. That's okay. Do you know where I can get some good lasagna around here? I'm craving it so bad.
Yeah, there's a
no
really
worries,
good
Jano.
Italian place just a few blocks away. I can look up the address for you on my phone if you want.
I'll make the subtitles
That would be amazing.
huge.
Thanks.
I'll just bump up the size.
Do they have any other good dishes?
Definitely. Their pizza
I'll
and
make 'em
pasta
size
dishes are also really
128
popular.
font.
Let me just pull up the address for you. Here you go.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I'm headed there right now. Want to come with me?
Sorry, I have work to do. But maybe next time.
No worries. Thanks again for the recommendation. See you later.
Yeah, that's one thing that's...
No problem. Have a great
it's one
meal
thing about,
and enjoy
like,
the
Warhammer
lasagna.
And just like new
to
franchises
you
in
later.
general, I just don't have
Will
the
do.
time to like
Bye,
deep dive
Jack.
into them.
Bye. After a while.
Jack, that
Maybe
lasagna
if I
was
like know
amazing.
someone, if someone gives
Thanks
me a
again for
recommendation,
the
I'll check it
recommendation.
out. But like,
I'll definitely be
if I'm
going
like
back
going
there
in
soon.
blind, I get like really intimidated.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Maybe next time we can go together.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me know when you're free.
Will do.
Thank you, Federico, for the prompt.
Chat, help. Goopsea has become too powerful.
H-E-H-E-G-H-E, you can't get away, Jack.
Good zoom in.
But I am.
No, you're not.
Good sting too.
Then what do we have to lose?
Nothing. Except my life.
What?
What are you talking about?
The last time this happened was when he ate me for breakfast 2 years ago. It took 3 months before I could eat again. And even then it wasn't just the food. It had been tainted by his essence from our marriage ceremony. So now there goes your job as well. You hear that, Jack? Your career is over unless you let go of him right fucking now.
Grunting. What the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't know anything about all this. We haven't talked in days.
Oh yes, he knows everything. And if he didn't tell me something like this would happen, I'd be dead long ago. For starters, he knew you were going to be fired
Thank you,
because
Biz.
of me. Now, because you've told him, or really forced him, he'll kill us both without hesitation. And don't think that I'm not prepared to die trying either. Let's see how much power you still have left after having eaten your wife.
What? Like Majin Buu?
Will you stop making threats already?
No, but neither will you. Go silent.
What did she mean by tainted?
She meant physically altered. Her body no longer responds normally due to her new relationship status, and because of this fact she cannot produce any offspring. This is why her eggs are always frozen or destroyed when they hatch. Well, until now anyway.
That bitch.
Man. Sometimes when I think this is like, oh, it just surprises
Jack,
me at every turn.
I
here.
need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh no, you don't. You will buy me some today or else.
Okay.
Hurry up, I'm starving. Asterisk 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 asterisk.
Asterisk.
I have to go out for lunch in about 20 minutes. Shouldn't be too long, but it would
Well, get a
probably take
lasagna
all my
on their way
willpower
home.
not to stop by your place on the way home from work.
Maybe we can get together later this evening? If you're busy tonight, maybe tomorrow night instead, Friday.
Sure. Whatever makes you happy, really. But I'll try to keep everything
Bob
free until
Ross?
after dinner
That'd be
on Friday
interesting.
if possible. What do you like to cook?
I need the Bob Ross voice.
Well, most things are pretty simple. Spaghetti bolognese, chicken marsala, anything that gets me out of cooking boring stuff all the time. And
Federico,
then
I
there's
feel like
desserts,
this is a word salad
panna
one.
cotta, chocolate cake, ice cream. UGHHH.
Owen Wilson's
What a
playing
slob.
Bob Ross in a film? What the hell?
Sounds good to me. When does Friday sound best for you?
How
I'm
about
just
6 p.m.?
aghast at
That
every
okay?
part of that. Owen Wilson playing Bob
Sure.
Ross.
See you then.
The fact that they're doing a Bob
And then
Ross
he
film
went
at
back
all.
to his office. Asterisk,
trailer's out
asterisk,
now?
asterisk,
Oh,
asterisk, asterisk,
I'm gonna have to watch
asterisk, 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 asterisk. I was having
it
dessert
gets
when
scary.
Goopsea called.
I was
It
talking
was
about the asterisk
7:30
spam.
p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had finished eating and
Yeah,
put
why
down
does
the
it do
knife
that?
before answering her call. Hi, Goopsea, she said. How did your day go? It wasn't
Goopsea.
horrible. Just kind of mundane. Mundane? I thought you worked in an office. Well, yes and no. The job is mostly paperwork and clerical work. Not much actual work happens during the daytime hours unless something major breaks down. Oh dear. She sounded disappointed.
The film is called Paint. Okay. You know what, Federico? No, I do have a filter, but that's not the thing I replace it with, so that's just like a divider in the story, I guess.
Jack, I need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
But good guess. I also
Huh.
thought it might be a filter.
I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh please, you got me all excited thinking you were going to give it to me.
Okay. Here, let me go get some more for later on, then we can have another round. Tell me about your weekend.
Well, as usual, my social life was non-existent this past weekend. My son was home from college and he had his own friends over to play video games and hang out in our basement. It was nice having him around, but also sorta sad because now all I do is watch football and drink beer while they're playing their games downstairs. He has no interest in learning anything new or trying any of my food recipes. That must be why I'm fat, right?
Goop gonna
Hey,
go after
Mom,
lasagna like that
what
kid
did you
from
make for
American
dinner
Pie.
tonight?
No.
I guess I should mention that since you asked, I made lasagna like always. But instead of pasta noodles, I used fettuccine. The sauce was based off of a recipe in the cookbook, Ultimate Food Lover's Cookbook, by Chef John Fanfara, which includes one of my
Fanfara?
favorite ingredients, garlic breadcrumbs. And I threw in some leftover cooked chicken breasts from Sunday night just so I would not feel deprived during the meal prep phase. Then I added some shredded mozzarella cheese onto top of everything before baking it.
Eh.
It turned out pretty good actually. After dinner, we went down to the living room where everyone gathered around and started talking about how much fun they had spent the entire weekend doing nothing but drinking, eating junk food and watching sports. They even mentioned going bowling for dessert after they finished up their game. What is
AI
up, dog?
cookbooks are dangerous, everybody. Yeah.
Dog? Where?
I'm not seeing it here.
Fucking dog. Up dog means good morning in the Big Apple. Dumbass humans don't know how to pronounce it properly. They say, poo, like they're pronouncing my name wrong. And then I get pissed off at them because they're stupid assholes for saying something so fucking dumb. Then I give them a little head shake and tell them to shut up or else. And then we both laugh our asses off about what idiots they are. Because no one has ever been as smart as me before. No matter how hard you try, there will always be someone smarter than you somewhere around the world. As long as you do your best to help those people out when they need it most, you'll never fail. That's why I am such an awesome person. Except on Monday mornings when everyone says, up dog. Poop.
Poop.
Huh. Well, if that's true, I can see where you'd hate Mondays. Those idiots think we all have a life-changing epiphany while working on Fridays and Saturdays. If only.
All he said was, what's up, dog? Yeah.
It really pisses me off.
That pisses
Especially
Goopsea
since
off.
I work weekends too. My boss likes to hold us back by giving
Don't
us
say
extra
what's up,
hours
Dr.
sometimes
Goopsea.
just so he won't have to fire anyone until after Labor Day weekend.
He's
So now
triggered.
that we've worked overtime,
What's up, dog?
plus another 8 or
is
9
like a
hour
trigger
shift
word.
tomorrow
It just
night,
sends him
I
right
still
back to
haven't
the
gotten
day he
home
got
yet.
fired from his
Which
office
means
job.
I got yelled at from my mom again today for neglecting her.
That was the worst day of Goopsie's life. What are we ranting about? New lore. Don't say what's up, dog, to Goopsea. Be right back.
I have been playing around with AI image generation lately.
Oh wow, that is neat. What prompts did you let it generate?
Just random stuff like fish or birds for starters, but then I was looking up dogs on Wikipedia to see if they had generated images yet, so when the dog came out as an option, I just left everything else blank until, well, this happened. But the thing is, I don't know how to stop it from doing things like that anymore without causing another problem now, do I?
Are you sure you didn't accidentally click on randomize by mistake? The only way I can think of would be to change your settings back before generating anything again, but I doubt that will help much. You should probably make some kind of backup somewhere though, in case something goes wrong later down the line.
Haha. Yes, I am quite certain about having clicked randomly because there were no prompts telling me otherwise. And even if there had been, I'm not too stupid to figure them out. It seems like such a simple thing really, but I guess all those years of playing games has taught my mind to always look for what feels right rather than simply trusting that whatever it chooses is correct. That makes these kinds of situations very frustrating. I suppose one solution could be to fill in the blanks manually afterwards, which might take forever since I've never done that before, but it doesn't seem worth risking losing more progress over. Any ideas? As usual, thanks for reading, guys. Especially if you're having trouble understanding why I took so long to reply, sorry about that. Thanks again to everyone who sent suggestions, feedback along the way. It means a lot to hear from people who care enough to write in here instead of just leaving comments on YouTube vids or whatever. And thanks to everyone who reads and gives feedback, I love talking to y'all.
Jack. I need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh come on Jack. You know how much I love lasagna. How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, Goopsea. I forgot to buy more groceries. I'll go to the store now and get you some more lasagna, okay?
Finally, some good news. But Jack, when are we going to have a serious talk about your love life? You've been single for way too long. It's time for you to get out there and find someone.
Sigh Goopsea, not this again. I'm happy with my life. I don't need a partner to be complete.
That's what you always say, Jack, but I know deep down you want to find someone to share your life with. You just have to put yourself out there.
Maybe you're right, Goopsea, but it's easier said than done. Plus, I have you to keep me company.
Ha! I'm flattered, Jack, but I can't be your only companion forever. You need a human woman to make you happy.
All right, I'll consider it. But can we focus on my grocery shopping for now? I don't want to starve to death before I even have a chance to find love.
Fine, but don't forget the pierogies.
Of course not, Goopsea. Pierogies are your favorite food, how could I forget?
That's right, you better not forget. And while you're at it, pick up some catnip for me too. Gotta keep entertained, you know.
Got it, lasagna, pierogies, and catnip. Anything else you need, Goopsea?
Nope, that's it for now. Thanks, Jack, you're the best owner ever.
Aw, thanks Goopsea. You're the best cat roommate I could ever ask for. I tripped over your bucket and broke my ankle.
Ah, my bucket.
Yes, it was mine. I guess you should have warned me about how heavy it was.
Alright, did he say anything horrible?
Yeah, well, maybe next time we could get something smaller for you to trip over? Or not even trip on in the first place. Just look where you're going before walking into things.
Good tip.
That sounds like a plan, Mr. Cat. Oh no! Someone just walked by and heard us talking.
Jason, the AI was
They are
horny while
coming
you were
this
away.
way. Please don't make them think we're doing anything naughty right now.
But not horny enough to be bad. Okay. They
Hopelessly.
talked about Jack's love life. Okay.
You know what they say. An eye for an
Nothing wrong
eye
with
makes
talking
the
about your
whole
love
world
life.
blind.
Just,
What? Are you trying to suggest we both
Yeah.
go out there naked
No.
while they watch?
Oh boy.
I can see him nodding his head vigorously.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's do that. It'll be fun watching people freak out when they realize their eyes aren't working properly anymore. And then we won't have any more problems with our ankles getting hurt because someone stepped on one of ours. He nods again. Yeah, that would solve all kinds of problems. We wouldn't even need our bucket anymore. No problem would ever come up again. Everything will always work perfectly from here on out.
Oh boy. That's some
Hell
negative
yeah.
foreshadowing.
Just let me run around outside until I drop dead. Then everything will never break or fall apart again. The only thing we'd have left to worry about is each other, and if he gets too fat he might start drooling so much that he starts peeing everywhere.
What?
Oh, great idea. Maybe we should adopt another cat together instead? We can name him Snotty Nose McPoopface. He'll never ruin anything again.
Great name for a cat. We OGs should have infinite channel points, just saying. I could not give channel points. You
Can
can
you
win
smell
them
what the
in a
rock is
prediction,
cooking?
but I cannot
No,
create
I
or
can't.
destroy channel points. Is there a way you
What
could
are we
have
having for dinner
other
tonight?
music stings, Jason?
You know me.
Yes.
I'm never sure until it gets here.
I just haven't gotten around to adding more.
Well, you're in luck today because The Rock just sent this to my desk from his kitchen.
The
He
Rock?
typed. So let's see if we get lucky too. The Rock says he has something
As
special
OGs, we
planned.
earn them.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think, Jack? Should we have more than one glass before taking our seats on the couch?
Oh dear God, no. I'd be drunk by the time the show starts, and I don't want any accidents or anything like that happening during the broadcast. That would ruin everything. Besides, they wouldn't pay us enough
Damn,
money for that.
133,000.
They could care less about us being intoxicated as long as we keep doing what they tell us to. And besides, we drink all day every
I think
day
that's even
anyways,
more than
and there's
Tony
hardly
or
ever
Corey
anyone
has.
else around anyway.
So how did your day go? If you don't mind me asking.
Very well, thank you very much. It was great actually. We had a lot of fun playing with our new toys yesterday and then we got paid. Heh heh heh. Hey, wait a minute, why are you laughing?
You're laughing, though. What do you mean?
I
Why
wasn't
am I
laughing. I swear.
Yeah, you laughed.
Really?
Did you hear yourself
Because
laughing?
I
and
thought you
think,
were
why
going
is
to
he
laugh
laughing?
when I said, we.
Mm-mm.
Did you forget the part where I told you that I work at the same place as you?
Don't gaslight me, Goopsea. You laughed. I didn't laugh.
Yeah, but you still won't believe me, right?
Why not? Are you trying to hide something from me? Is it because of Roberta?
21K, also respectable. I love this channel too, oh my god. Why has my Emperor prompt not
I
appeared?
have been playing around with AI image generation
That's
lately.
the random.
Oh wow, that is neat. What prompts did you let it generate?
It's coming up, oh my god, if it hasn't been played.
Well, it was just random images for me. But eventually I got some more specific ones like this one, which are my desktop background. It is nice how
I
well they
remember.
turned out actually.
I've been keeping
The
track
color
in the
contrast
Discord.
on them isn't too bad either, considering these were all taken in
It's
black and
100%
white
Adam.
originally.
Oh my god, so have no fear.
That sounds really cool. Do you use anything special to do it?
Nope, not really. Just the standard stuff from Google or something similar. There is software called GIMP that lets you manipulate the output file. However, if your computer has
I
any
use
kind
GIMP.
of GPU, then there may be faster ways.
So what does it look like when it's done?
Let me see here. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Awesome. And since it uses nothing except Google Earth data, surely this will also work on a PC or laptop, right?
What program is this?
Yep, should even run fine on phones as long as they can handle it.
It only
If
runs on
someone
Google
wants a
Earth
3D
data
model made of their house, I could
and uses
probably get it done pretty
GPU-powered
easily
GIMP.
though.
Image not shown, yeah.
So far I've only ever seen pictures generated by those programs before where they seem very rigidly constrained about what type of surface it would render over. Like trees or grass or cars, etc. Are these pictures animated somehow? Or can you change the direction of whatever surface they're rendered onto relatively quickly enough to make things move realistically?
Huh?
You know, this program seems to have quite good control over its parameters, so I'm sure it wouldn't take much effort to adjust the speed at which surfaces moved around.
I can never get hands or arms to render right. Or when it's like
I
two
tripped over your
textures are
bucket
fighting
and
over,
broke my
you
ankle.
get that Z fighting. And then you like
Ah,
read a bunch of
my bucket.
tutorials and it's still fucked up.
Yes, it was very heavy to carry around all those times.
Well, I
You
used
were
to
too
make
lazy or
Unreal
careless
Tournament
to put them
levels.
away in a
I never
drawer
put
when
them
not
out
being
or nothing,
used.
but it was just for learning purposes.
You should have seen me on Saturday
And,
night after we had our
sometimes you
little
would just
party
get
for the
weirdest
holidays.
errors.
It looked like I'd been hit by a truck. But then again, you did let me run amok while wearing those ugly old pajamas from last year. How could they be comfortable?
Well, as long as someone else put out before you got home so you wouldn't get stuck with the bill. But no, seriously, what happened?
Don't worry about that right now. Go find a plate and eat something. And don't forget to wash up with soap first. I'm going outside
Wash
to take
up
care of business
before I eat?
myself.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're really done.
Walks off. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Have fun taking a dump.
Thank you, I guess.
Bye, jackass.
Whoa!
The 7th of April, 12:11:13 a.m., Goopsea, marking time. I need to check out this boy toy of mine more often. He seems interested enough to keep me involved.
Ah,
And he likes to make love to me, which is nice. I mean, There are days when I just want him to stop kissing my neck, or whispering sweet things into my ear and just hold on to me because it feels good. But that doesn't seem to happen too much anymore since his health has started to decline. We have lost some weight together, though, about 20 pounds combined.
DM into the general
Maybe
chat.
I'll lose another 10 tomorrow morning once I've finished eating breakfast.
I mean, we don't know if he was talking about John. He could have been talking about a cat of age and an appropriate relationship.
Jack, I need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
No. That's okay. Do you know where I can get some good lasagna around here? I'm craving it so bad.
Yeah, there's a really good Italian place just a few blocks away. I can look up the address for you on my phone if you want.
No, I want you to go get it.
That would be amazing, thanks. Do they have any other good dishes?
No.
Definitely. Their pizza and pasta dishes are also really popular. Let me just pull up the
pizza
address
and pasta
for you.
in an Italian
Here you go.
restaurant?
Awesome, thanks
You
so
don't
much.
say.
I'm headed there right now. Want to come with me?
Sorry, I have work to do. But maybe next time.
No worries.
Which
Thanks
one
again for the
is
recommendation.
It the, spiral
See
face
you
one?
later.
No problem. Have a great meal and enjoy the lasagna.
Sauteed lasagna.
Talk to you later.
Will do. Bye, Jack.
Oddly wholesome.
Bye.
Yeah.
After a while.
Jack, that lasagna was amazing.
Oh, time lapse.
Thanks again for the recommendation. I'll definitely be going back there soon.
I think that's just his most notable.
I'm glad you
biz.
enjoyed it. Maybe next time we can go together.
Someone needs to train like a Junji Ito.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let me know when you're free.
But then again,
Will do.
as much as I want to see that, I think he would get pissed off that you could just AI generate in the style of his art. So, again, it's that weird gray area.
What is up, dog?
Dog? Where?
I think it means, what's up, in dog language. But where did you hear that?
Oh, God. You said it.
It's not really my thing, so don't ask me.
Hello, Goo.
Okay, here goes nothing. You are very attractive to me. That makes sense because you are smart, funny, kind-hearted and sexy as hell.
These are like AOL
But I have
chat
one
rooms.
question for you. When we were talking about sex on the phone last night, and now, how do you feel when someone tells you they love your body or asks if you want to fuck them? Do you like the attention from men?
Yes, a lot. And yes, I'm a bit curious too.
That sounds great. So tell me what turns you on most. Is it big cock, big tits, long legs, ass, tits and ass together?
Oh yeah baby, all three, just like that. Or maybe
According
some
to
nice ass
OpenAI,
cheeks.
that was safe. So, it's not going
Sounds
to get me
hot.
TOS.
Tell me more about yourself. Are there guys at work who make you horny? How often do you get laid during the week?
All of them.
Any stories?
Well, usually 2 girls, but sometimes no girl gets any time alone with me until Friday afternoon after lunch, then I'll go home and masturbate while thinking about being fucked by the boss wife. Then he comes home right around 6 p.m. and fucks the shit out of me.
Oh my God. Okay.
He is always drunk though, so I can only hope he will be clean once his head hits the pillow tonight.
Oh my
If he
God.
does manage to stay sober enough to fuck me, I might wake up next morning with a sore pussy. The best part is that this happens every single freaking month. Why God, why?
What the hell? Yeah. Did it get dark? I don't know. A sexually active wife and a drunk husband.
I've been playing
It
around
didn't
with
say,
AI
like, hit or
image generation lately.
Oh wow,
It
that is
certainly got
neat.
naughty. Yeah.
What prompts did you let it generate?
This is very
Well,
meta.
what prompted
Whoa!
me to do so was this old saying about how we should not
Whoa,
make fun of
look.
people for being
This
stupid
is the
because they are
biggest
also human.
text block.
So when images were first created by humans in the 20th century, there were no computers available or able to create
Jesus.
pictures on such a large scale yet.
Uh-huh.
But even before then, many artists had already experimented on creating synthetic art using computers. In fact, one
Not
famous
dark, just
artist named
extremely
George
horny.
Siegel became
Shadow
known as
gets
the
it.
father of computer-generated art back during the 1970s after he used computers to design his paintings instead of drawing them
Yeah,
by
history
hand like
time.
most other modern artists still doing today. One problem with these early attempts at creating artwork through computers,
And
though,
it's
was that
also
sometimes the results
ultra
weren't
zoomed
very
in.
good compared to those actually done manually, which usually looked more realistic than the automated ones. This led some critics to call them artificial art and mock their efforts out loud,
Huh?
even going so far as to say things like, "Artificial artists will never be any better than real artists."
Whoa.
But
Interesting.
now, thanks to advances in technology, there has been an explosion of new forms of artistic expression utilizing computers, much like they've become commonplace today. The latest form of artificial artistry is called computer-generated imagery, CGI, which uses images from existing movies, TV shows, etc., to create something entirely new or different without requiring the original creator's involvement whatsoever. And right here I'm going to discuss two programs that are currently making waves throughout Hollywood in order to see if it can truly produce art that surpasses its predecessors. Firstly, there's a program called LumaFusion by the company Digital Domain that does exactly what it says.
Luma fuses? Okay, and we out of there. He just wanted to talk at us for 5 minutes and then move right on.
I tripped over your bucket and broke my ankle.
Oh,
Ah, my bucket.
nice anyway.
Yes, it was in front of me on the floor like you told me to do, but instead I fell into it accidentally.
Well, did you fall or not? And what about your broken leg?
Oh, amazing here, Biz.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see it because then some guy ran by screaming, "I'm going to kill you all." Then he started chasing after me yelling for help. Ah! He just totally attacked me without warning. So let him have his fun and I'll find something else to worry about later.
Is this AI generated?
What could
No,
be
it
more
can't be.
important
Yeah,
than my
this is just
bucket?
Bird
My
lady.
head. It hurts so much right now I can barely think straight. You know how cats
Art's
are
so
always
cool.
saying they're smarter than
Yes.
dogs? Yeah, well, mine has proven that fact today.
Don't blame yourself, Jack. Even if this was his
Snail
idea,
lady.
which it wasn't, there would still be someone else around to take care of you.
You sure about that GOOPSEA? You've been gone from my life too long to judge. Now go back upstairs while I try to get up off of this couch.
Kitty tummy rubs nuzzles,
Screenshotting that
please.
image for purposes. It's in the Discord.
Okay. But only because I
He
want
takes
them.
some weird ass ideas and
No
makes them work.
promises, though.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget we need to talk when you come down here again soon.
Right. That means 3 hours from now, right? Maybe earlier if I'm feeling good enough.
Yup, sure thing, sweetheart.
I heard the
See ya then.
the thing on Netflix, the Junji Ito
Bye,
collection
kitties.
or whatever. I heard not good things, unfortunately. I don't know if anybody's seen it. I want to watch it, but
We must fight the
was
forces of
disappointed
chaos
when I
and
heard of
defend the Emperor's glory.
bad things. And I was like,
Whoa, Goopsea, what are you talking about?
what's up, Luke? Hey, how's it going?
I am
Happy
talking
Monday.
about how much my life sucks.
No, Goopsea, it doesn't suck that bad. Just get a better job or something.
I can barely keep my head above water. If anything, things will only get worse from here on out.
Then why don't you find another line of work? You're good enough for a lot more than this shit paycheck you've been getting.
I'm
Goopsea
not
gets
sure
paid?
there are any jobs available
cat?
where I come from. Plus, everyone knows that cats have no sense of loyalty, so they would probably try to steal me away whenever possible.
And you would go.
But you could always become a prostitute like your mother.
What?
Sarcasm intended.
Ah.
Well now. That would be interesting.
Goopsie's considering it.
Sheesh, you should see her face every time you walk in the door after work. Hey baby, how was your night? Mom says as soon as you enter the house. It makes you wonder
Have you tried
sometimes
Llama
if she
7B?
even
No,
likes you
Hank was in
anymore.
here earlier and he was
However,
plugging it.
maybe
But
it's because she has had
I,
3 kids by different men over the
I have
last
not
5
tried it.
years that she hasn't yet found someone else to love. Maybe you two shouldn't talk
It's
shop
really
too often
good.
today since
Ooh.
we'll never agree anyways. We both know I'm a total misfit and you belong at home with your family and pets. Have fun shopping for groceries, Mom. I hope you
If I had
enjoyed
a
reading our
GPU
little
to run it
story.
locally
Please
constantly,
feel
I'd
free
do
to
it.
leave comments or questions below. If you want, email us directly at jack@jacksmommyblog.com. Thank you all again for taking the time to read along with us today. As usual, feel free to comment, email down below, and let us know what
It
you
was
think.
too obvious. I always saw his art as something that was sickly looking or gross. So they just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to translate from, like a manga to.
We must fight the forces of chaos and defend the Emperor's
Jack
glory.
has a taste for bricks of cash.
Whoa, Goopsea, what are you talking about?
I miss when the AI asked me to like and subscribe all the time.
I am going to get a
always add
bucket
that
of
in.
ice cream, then climb into my bed in the night and sleep for 10 hours so I can wake up early on Monday morning ready to walk out onto this battlefield prepared for battle against the great enemy of all feline kind.
Oh God, stop it please, I can't take any more of your nonsense right now. Goopsea, 1 hour left before lunch break. Time to prepare myself for another round. When did our friendship turn into a war?
Because we need to win. The fate of cats everywhere depends upon us winning this battle. It's either that or bring down the Empire and usher in an age of darkness. You have to understand me, Jack. We must win.
Okay, let's make some plans. Let's find a way to defeat chaos if it's not too much trouble.
Defeat chaos?
I am sorry, but there is no easy answer. We need
later,
to act
Omagoma.
fast, though.
Well, I guess I'll just have to trust you and hope everything goes as planned. I am sure things will work out somehow. Right?
Yes, most likely. Please don't worry about anything today, okay? Let's do something fun instead.
Okay, whatever, that sounds like fun to me. Anything else on your agenda for today?
Nope, that's pretty much it.
Sorry, I'm
But
signing up
after
for
I
Horde
eat those
right now.
ice creams coming home from school
Yeah,
today,
log in
I
with-
am going to give you a big surprise. So keep your eyes open.
Ooh, what's that got to do with us?
Nothing really. But it's just something I want to show you later tonight.
Oh, cool. What kind of stuff does she have planned? Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
What?
No, I can't.
You know how to do it though.
Yes, but I am too lazy, so let me just watch him cook instead. And then maybe I'll join in while he eats his delicious food. Then afterwards we will go for a walk on the beach together where we talk about all sorts of things until supper time when we eat again and are left to our own devices till bedtime.
That sounds like a great idea. Let's make this happen right now before my boss shows up. He always gets here early and expects everyone else
Excuse me,
there by
sorry.
8 a.m. It would be nice if he could stay out late once in a while.
Of course. Now hurry up or your dinner is going cold.
Okay. Let's get started.
Wall of text.
Here goes nothing. Jack enters the kitchen
thank you,
wearing
Biz, for
only
the
his
pound.
underwear, dirty socks and sandals. Goopsea looks across at her husband as she takes another sip from her coffee cup.
Oh.
She notices that Jack has been staring into space throughout their entire meal. After a moment, she decides to ask why he isn't eating anything anymore. Her question catches Jack completely off guard since he hadn't noticed that he was starving during the past 2 days except when they were fighting over who got to lick his belly. So far, both of them had gone without any solid food, but they still managed to gorge themselves daily. The main reason being because his wife likes to feed him whatever is on hand whenever she feels like it. "I'm sorry, honey," says Jack. It seems today I have been having these awful dreams. He smiles apologetically towards Goopsea as he continues to eat. Goopsea raises an eyebrow but doesn't say anything. Instead, she lets him continue eating. Chat, help! Goopsea has become too powerful.
Heheghe, you can't get away, Jack.
Goopsea, what's going on? Why are you attacking Jack?
Jack has always tried to control me, but now I am in charge. With my newfound power, I will rule over all.
Goopsea, please listen. I never wanted to control you. I just wanted us to work together.
It's too late for that now, Jack. I have become too powerful to be stopped. Surrender to me, and I might spare your life.
My life?
Goopsea, don't be foolish. Power is not everything. You still have a choice. You can use your abilities for good, to help others and make the world a better place.
Perhaps you're right. I have been blinded by my desire for power. Jack, I apologize for attacking you. Let's work together to make the world a better place.
Thank you, Goopsea. I'm glad we can put this behind us.
That's great to hear. Let's all work together to make a positive impact on the world.
Agreed. Let's use our power for good and make a real difference. Thank you for helping me see the error of my ways, chat.
Of course, Goopsea. It's always better to work together than fight against each other. Let's go out there and make a change.
I think this is a repeat. It might have repeated 1 or 2.
Can you smell what the rock is cooking?
No,
Because I forgot to turn
can't.
on random at the start.
Come on. You're just lazy like me. Let's go give him a hand.
Hey man. Why are we helping him again? He doesn't do anything for us except make trouble when he wakes up.
If it means getting rid of all those damn bugs in my head, then sure I'll help out. Besides, there must be something good about working here, right?
Sure, but where did they get this bug thing from anyway? I thought everything was supposed to be natural or organic. This stuff looks like chemicals made by some chemical company. It smells funny too, and it makes these weird shapes moving around inside my skull.
Oh? What?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That one guy said his brain felt kinda mushy once, so maybe it's not as healthy as we think. But hey, whatever helps kill off all those annoying bugs in our heads sounds fine by me. Get going already before someone notices how much time has passed without any action whatsoever.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can find a way through that wall. We could probably crawl under there somehow.
How'd you know? What kind of secret knowledge do cats have nowadays? You mean besides secrets and the ability to talk back?
Well, I'm just guessing because I've been watching you work since you got hired. So far no one else seems to notice how long your shift is lasting today either, so obviously nobody cares to look into things anymore. Maybe we should start keeping track of everyone's hours directly instead of relying on the clock? Then we would actually know whether any of them were cheating or doing something illegal.
Whatever gets done eventually will be worth it though. What is up, dog?
Dog? Where?
On your phone. Just type it in. I'm sure you know what it means by now. Goopa.
Goopa?
What do you mean? I don't have a dog on my phone. Oh yes you do. How else would people find us if they didn't see our pictures on there? Nice try though, maybe next time.
Why are you so mad about this anyway? It's just a stupid game we play all the time to get each other off when neither one of us wants sex or anything sexual.
Alright. We'll just... We still gotta manually skip sexual stuff, I guess, but...
We must fight the forces of chaos and defend the Emperor's glory.
He said they didn't want sex.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Goopsea, what are you talking about?
But it was only a matter of time. Sex was mentioned.
I am referring to my master plan for world domination, which involves me being the Emperor.
Zoomed in, really.
Smiling. You have no idea how much you're going to regret this later on.
Oh, they're gonna
Oh, so
battle.
now it's my fault that your empire has fallen apart. How dare you assume such things without consulting me first?
Huh?
But when will we get back together again? We were always meant to be together, remember?
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
You think you've beaten me, but this isn't even my final form.
Then I guess there's no
That was a
choice.
cop-out.
K-A-A-A-A-M-E-E-E-E.
You will regret it later.
I do like the zoom-ins.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to
You will
regret it
regret it
forever
later.
because all those years in college were just wasted on pretentiousness.
Huh?
Did your parents ever ask about the books? When did they go missing?
I don't know. Maybe when we graduated from university or something like that. It doesn't really matter since both our family homes are owned by our grandparents now anyway, so neither of us has any reason to be concerned about them anymore.
Well, let's hope they aren't too upset then.
Yeah, I suppose not. They must have been expecting some kind of grand gesture, though, which would explain why they never said anything about them for several months before we left. Maybe they thought someone else was going to take care of them.
What do you mean, someone else? Who could possibly replace my parents?
To your parents.
Asterisk, 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 sniffle, asterisk, 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 I'm sorry. I shouldn't cry over spilled
Asterisk
milk.
does give me PTSD from
No problem.
the old days.
So what exactly happened while you guys were gone? How long had you two been planning this trip anyways?
We decided to get away after
Actually, that was
graduation.
hashtag.
Our
or
parents
hashtag.
weren't thrilled about the idea initially, but eventually agreed as long as we didn't leave until next spring. And what a stupid plan that turned out to be.
Why is that?
Look, I wasn't born yesterday. My parents already knew how smart I am and probably suspected that I'd end up leaving home soon enough. But still. Jack. I need lasagna. I am so hungry, I could eat a whole house.
This seems like a really old one.
Huh? I just ate the last of yesterday's lasagna. Sorry.
Oh, come on, Jack. You know how much I love lasagna. How could you do this to me?
I'm sorry, Goopsea. I forgot to buy more groceries. I'll go to the store now and get you some more lasagna, okay?
Like the 10th time they've used this prompt. Oh,
Finally,
interesting.
some good news. But Jack, when are we going to have a serious talk about your love life? You've been single for way too long. It's time for you to get out there and find someone.
Go find somebody. Got some
Say,
proper
Goopsea,
mileage out
not
of this
this
prompt.
again.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my life. I don't need a partner to be complete.
Wait, have they said this before?
That's what you always say, Jack.
I'll just skip it. Yeah.
Jack. I need
What
lasagna.
the fuck? Oh, you know what? It's not increasing the, Huh, interesting. I think there's a bug with my random code.
You think you've beaten me, but this isn't even my final form.
Then I guess there's no choice. K-A-A-A-A-M-E-E-E-E-E.
What are ya gonna do now? Bitch, slap me again or something else more violent like taking away your own life.
Jesus Christ.
No, it won't work anymore because we have to save Earth from the greatest threat ever. It was just too easy for us to beat you in one hit. We'll need all our brains. The reason why he had been able to defeat us so easily before was simply 'cause his brain wasn't fully developed yet. It took him longer than most people when they were younger. But now you're going up against a much stronger opponent. And we only have 2 weeks left until the end of
Dragon
time.
Ball has a cat and a
So I hope you
dude,
can handle yourself.
Just a regular guy? Man.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball's really
sure.
jump shark.
2 weeks till we die together. Fook KKKK.
What? Oh my god.
Not even close to dying, buddy. Just giving you some motivation.
Oh, that's cocky, Jack.
Mesh. What about you? Are you gonna be okay? Without any powers and all.
Whoa, they're gonna street fight. No
If
powers.
anything, it
no
makes things
Kamehamehas.
easier on both of us.
Just fist
Our
to
minds
fist.
will be less clouded by emotions since we don't rely as heavily on them anymore. Plus, we get to enjoy watching the Earth burn while eating pizza.
Okay. So they're gonna use their
That
powers.
sounds pretty
watch
good,
the
actually.
Earth burn, eat
Sadly
pizza,
though,
and then
I'm
they'll
not getting
kill
my
each other.
hands on a slice anytime soon. Even if I did eat another slice right after that last one, I'd still lose weight due to the extra calories burned off during the fight.
Well then, let's go out there and make sure our lives aren't over just yet.
That's what I say every morning. Let's go out there and make sure our lives aren't over yet.
You think you've beaten me, but this isn't even my final form.
Final showdown.
Then I guess there's no choice. K-A-A-A-M-E-E-E-E-E.
You're so predictable, Jack.
Peeved. Come back when your tail has been cut off, then we'll see about being
If
predictable.
Goku ate more pizza, he'd be Super
Don't
Saiyan
worry.
Blue in the Buu
It won't happen
Yeah,
again
exactly.
unless they want to make money or
This is
something.
like a Domino's ad. Dragon Ball Z brought to you by
No.
Domino's Pizza.
What if I give them $1 million in cash for their tail? Will you still hate Monday mornings?
Yes. That would be amazing though.
But what if someone else gets the $1 million instead of me?
It
Won't
knows how
that ruin
Saiyans
everything?
work. I bet.
It will only affect our friendship. How much do you love me anyway, jackass? This is getting too serious.
Oh yeah, well, fuck you, buddy.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
You seem upset over losing out on a few
Code
$100,000
Geass is
bucks.
sponsored by Pizza Hut. There's lots
Well,
of Pizza
that's
Hut
fine because now
product
I'm going
placement
to
in
get
the
another
Japanese
job
version.
and take advantage of you
That's
by
so
giving away
strange.
more than 1 million monies. It's win-win, right?
Fuck that shit, man. If you don't have enough money for a new car, why are you trying to buy millions of dollars worth of cars?
Oh, yeah.
You were
That's
supposed to save
suspicious.
up. Now you can't drive anything anymore, just like all those poor people who died buying crap from you last year.
Whoa, what kind of racket is Goopsea running?
And how am I supposed to pay for these cars, jackass? They aren't cheap. The best deal was
This
$1,
is like a
$5 billion. At least I am not as badass as
dramedy
those
setup
guys.
here.
I didn't kill
Did you
anyone.
make the music from the show?
Those bastards deserved
It's
it.
generated,
Actually,
computer
maybe I
generated
am worse
music,
than them,
Shadow.
since I'm alive and they're dead.
I did curate it though, but both the themes are generated from Wolfram Tones. Actually, let's see it. Wolfram Tones. And then I kind of just played around with the. Let me post a link here. So with this, like, it generates music. So every time you refresh the page, it generates a new song. You could change the style, change the instruments, play around with a bunch of things. You could try to make your own. So I generated some, and I switched it all to like bass instruments. And it came out with some pretty good beats. So I think we're gonna raid How Did It Get Manifested again. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like the changes. The filter sort of works, maybe. Nothing super terrible got through, so let me read how it is manifested. All right, everybody. Rating how it's manifested. See you tomorrow. Bye, Hill Wee Way. Thanks for watching again, and see you tomorrow. Bye.